If your new puppy's relentless, ear-piercing barking has you second-guessing your decision to get a dog, you are not alone. The sheer volume that comes out of such a tiny animal causes extreme frustration and disrupts your daily life. Before we fix it, know this: your puppy isn't trying to be stubborn or defiant. Barking is baseline canine communication. They are simply trying to tell you something. To manage the noise, we are going to build a custom bark reduction protocol. We will identify exactly what sets your puppy off, modify your home environment to block those triggers, and master the precise timing needed to reward quiet behavior. Grab a notebook or open a digital notes app and get a handful of high-value, pea-sized puppy treats ready. Our objective here is not zero barking, which is impossible, but to eliminate nuisance barking. Setting that realistic expectation is the first step to maintaining a healthy bond with your dog. Step 1 is the barking audit. You have to pinpoint exactly why your dog is making noise before you can stop it. Draw a simple grid in your notebook and commit to tracking your puppy's barking habits for the next 3 days. This chart tracks 5 crucial data points for every barking episode. You need to record the time of day, the exact trigger that started it, the duration of the barking, the context of your environment, and your direct response to the puppy. Looking closely at this data reveals patterns. For instance, if your log shows barking triggered by people outside the front window, and it repeats every day at 3 p.m., you've identified a clear territorial trigger. Compare that to a different pattern. If the chart shows your puppy barks primarily when you are sitting at your desk trying to work, you are looking at boredom or attention-seeking behavior. You cannot effectively address a behavior until you have the data to identify the likely triggers. This audit provides the evidence you need to start the next phase. Step 2 is environmental prevention. This means strategically modifying your home to stop the barking habit before your puppy even has a chance to rehearse it. If your audit revealed territorial barking, eliminate the visual triggers. Close your blinds, draw the curtains, or set up a baby gate to block your puppy's access to street-facing windows. For sounds that trigger barking, mask the auditory intrusion by placing a white noise machine or a loud fan right next to your puppy's crate or resting area. If your audit pointed to boredom, use this equation to drain excess physical energy. Multiply 5 minutes of exercise by your puppy's age and months. That gives you their required exercise quota, which should be done twice daily. So a 3-month-old puppy requires exactly 15 minutes of highly focused physical exercise, twice a day. Reducing your puppy's baseline anxiety through environmental management makes it easier for them to focus, which allows active training techniques to be more effective. Step 3 is the reward quiet technique. This requires strict, precise mechanical timing on your part. You are looking for a very specific moment, the exact microsecond your barking puppy abruptly pauses to take a breath. The instant that pause happens, mark the silence. Say a calm yes or use a mechanical clicker. This timeline illustrates the exact sequence. Following the bark, you wait for that brief pause, mark it with yes, and immediately deliver a high-value treat while saying "good quiet" in a soothing tone. Do not yell quiet over the noise. If you raise your voice while they are barking, your puppy interprets that as you joining in and barking right along with them. You should also avoid aversive tools like shock or citronella collars. These attempt to punish the behavior with unpleasant stimuli, which ultimately increases fear and drives up anxiety-based barking. Capturing and rewarding silence clearly teaches your dog what behavior you expect from them. Punishing the bark only teaches them to fear your presence. Step 4 tackles demand barking. This is the specific scenario where your puppy stands in front of you and barks directly at you to request food, toys, or interaction. There is one absolute unbreakable rule for demand barking. You must completely and immediately withdraw all of your attention. To effectively withdraw your attention, cross your arms, break all eye contact, look up at the ceiling, and remain entirely silent. Your puppy will likely be confused at first, but without your reaction feeding their behavior, they will soon default to a quiet posture, like sitting down. Now you pivot. The precise second your puppy's bottom hits the floor and they are quiet, turn back to them, smile, say yes, and initiate play. This entire protocol will fail if even one person in your household breaks the rule and pets or talks to the puppy while they are barking. Everyone must be consistent. Your attention is the ultimate currency to a puppy. Controlling when that currency is spent addresses demand barking by removing the reward for the behavior. You now have your completed bark reduction protocol. Maintain your active audit journal, secure your environment against visual and auditory triggers, and execute precise reward timing. Keep your expectations realistic. Breaking these ingrained habits requires 4 to 8 weeks of highly consistent application. If your dog's barking is accompanied by severe separation anxiety or any signs of aggression, you should seek out a certified professional trainer. For a schedule tailored specifically to your dog, take the free puppy kindergarten quiz using the link below to generate a customized 7-day training plan for your specific challenges. Consistently applying this protocol helps replace barking habits with quiet behavior, leading to a more predictable and peaceful home environment.